Boston. The name itself feels old. It carries weight, it speaks of beginnings. This is where America started. Not just a city of bricks, or stone, or busy streets, it is a city of ideas. A place where dreams took hold, dreams of freedom, dreams of a new world. The air here is different, you can feel it. History breathes in Boston. It clings to the old buildings. It settles in the narrow lanes. Cobblestones pave the way. They were trod by patriots, men and women of courage. Their footsteps echo still. Listen closely, you will hear. The spirit of revolution is strong. It was born in these streets, nurtured in meeting houses, shouted from pulpits and squares. Ordinary people did extraordinary things. They faced a mighty empire. They dared to question. They dared to fight, for principles they held dear. Their legacy surrounds us here. Come, walk these hallowed grounds. Let Boston tell its story. It is a story of courage, of sacrifice, and of hope. The city remembers everything. It holds these memories close. It whispers them to those who listen. Open your heart to its voice. Discover the soul of America, here in historic Boston. There is a line in Boston, a simple line of red bricks. Sometimes it is painted red. This is the Freedom Trail. It winds through the city for 2.5 miles. It is not just a path, it is a journey backward, a journey into America's heart, a path to understanding. The Freedom Trail connects 16 sites. Each one is a treasure. Each tells a part of the story, from burying grounds to churches, from meeting houses to ships. These are places of meaning, where history was truly made, where decisions changed the world. The trail guides you to them, one by one, step by step. To walk the Freedom Trail is to walk with ghosts, not frightening ghosts, no, but the spirits of patriots. You can almost see them, hear their urgent debates, feel their passionate resolve. Each step is a connection to the people of that time, to their struggles and triumphs. This red line is so important. It keeps the past alive. It makes history accessible. For children and adults alike, it reminds us where we came from, the price that was paid, for the freedoms we enjoy. Follow the red brick road, let it lead you through time, to the dawn of a nation. See the Massachusetts State House. It stands proud on Beacon Hill. Its golden dome shines brightly, a beacon for all to see. Charles Bulfinch designed it, a beautiful grand building. It was completed in 1798, a symbol of new government, a place for the people's voice, a testament to new beginnings. This building is more than stone, more than wood or gold leaf. It represents self-rule, the idea of government by consent. Here laws were made for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Many of these ideas were new. They helped shape the nation. The foundations of democracy were strengthened within these walls. Think of John Hancock here. He was a famous governor. His bold signature on parchment declared independence to the world. He laid the cornerstone himself. Imagine the hopes of that day, a new state, a new nation, building its future piece by piece. The early debates, the hard choices, all happened in places like this. Step inside the State House, walk its historic halls, look at the statues and paintings. They tell stories of leadership, of service and of sacrifice. You can feel the weight of history, the echoes of important words, decisions that affected millions. The ongoing work of democracy still happens here every day. Park Street Church stands tall, at the corner of Tremont Street. Its white steeple reaches high, a landmark for generations. It was founded in 1809, known as Brimstone Corner, perhaps for the sermons preached, or gunpowder stored in its crypt. During the War of 1812, a place of strong convictions, this church has a proud history. It played a role in reform. William Lloyd Garrison spoke here, his first major anti-slavery speech. Imagine the power of his words, ringing out in this sacred space. The song America was first sung here. My country, 'tis of thee, a hymn to liberty and faith. Its notes still seem to linger. Next to the church lies Granary, the Granary Burying Ground, one of Boston's oldest cemeteries. A quiet, solemn place, but it speaks volumes. Many famous patriots rest here. Their names are etched in stone. Samuel Adams, a firebrand. John Hancock, the statesman. Paul Revere, the midnight rider. Walking among these old headstones is a deeply moving experience. You are close to history's giants. Peter Faneuil is here too, and victims of the Boston Massacre. Their stories are part of America, part of what made us who we are. The stones are weathered by time, but their legacies endure. They whisper tales of courage. Section 5. Old South Meeting House, where revolution brewed. The Old South Meeting House. It looks quite plain from outside, a simple brick building, But do not be deceived. This place holds immense power. It was the largest building in colonial Boston for many years, not just a church but more, a vital center for public life, a stage for dramatic events. Town meetings were held here. This was true democracy. Citizens gathered to discuss, to debate, to decide. Their voices filled this hall. Freedom of speech was cherished. Even when opinions clashed, people spoke their minds freely. They argued about their rights and the actions of the king. The most famous meetings here concerned the hated tea tax. Feel the tension in the air. Thousands crowded inside and spilled into the streets. Samuel Adams stood here. He spoke with fiery passion. He argued against tyranny. He rallied the people to act. His words ignited a spark. On December 16, 1773, a final fateful meeting. The governor would not yield. The tea ships would not leave. Samuel Adams rose to speak. This meeting can do nothing more to save the country. It was a signal, understood. The Boston Tea Party began, from this very meeting house. Section 6. The Boston Tea Party, a fateful night of defiance. That night was cold and dark. December 16, 1773. A sense of purpose filled Boston. The Sons of Liberty gathered. Disguised as Mohawk Indians, they marched to Griffin's Wharf. 3 ships waited in the harbor, their holds full of tea. Tea owned by the East India Company, a symbol of British oppression. The Patriots knew what to do. They boarded the ships quickly. Working for 3 hours, they smashed tea chests and dumped the tea into the frigid harbor waters. 342 chests, all destroyed, a fortune lost, a powerful act of defiance. Today, visit the Boston Tea Party ships and museum. Feel the excitement of that night, a bold step towards revolution. Section 7, Paul Revere's Ride, a midnight messenger's legacy. Paul Revere was a silversmith, a skilled craftsman in Boston, but he was much more. He was an ardent patriot, a member of the Sons of Liberty. He believed in freedom. He was ready to risk all for the cause he held dear. His name is known to all for one famous midnight ride. His small wooden house still stands. In Boston's North End, it is the oldest house in downtown Boston, they say, built around 1680. Paul Revere lived here with his family for many years. Imagine him leaving this house on that fateful April night, stepping into history's path. The night was April 18, 1775. The British troops were moving, by sea, it seemed, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. The signal lanterns glowed. In the old North Church steeple, Revere set off on horseback, riding through towns and farms, shouting his urgent warning. The regulars are coming out. His ride was dangerous. He risked capture, even death. But his message got through. He alerted John Hancock and Samuel Adams in Lexington. He warned the Minutemen. They prepared to face the British. The first shots were fired. The American Revolution began. Paul Revere's courage endures. Section 8. Bunker Hill and USS Constitution, symbols of enduring spirit. The Battle of Bunker Hill. It was fought in June 1775, just across the river, in Charlestown near Boston. A fierce and bloody battle, one of the first major fights of the Revolutionary War. Untrained colonists faced professionals, the disciplined British Army. They fought with raw courage. The colonists were outnumbered. They were low on ammunition. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. They repelled 2 British assaults, inflicting heavy casualties. They lost the hill in the end, but they proved their mettle. They showed they would fight for their homes and their liberty. Then there is the USS Constitution, a magnificent sailing frigate, launched in Boston in 1797. She is a true legend, nicknamed Old Ironsides. Enemy cannonballs seemed to bounce right off her strong oak hull. She served for many years. She was never defeated in battle, a symbol of American strength. Visit the Bunker Hill Monument. Climb its many stairs, look out over the city, reflect on the battle fought there, then go see Old Ironsides. Still afloat in Charlestown Navy Yard, the oldest commissioned warship still afloat in the world. These sites speak of resilience, Boston's enduring fighting spirit. Section 9. Boston's living history. An invitation to discover. Boston is not a relic. History is alive here. It breathes in every corner. It walks with you on the streets. The city is vibrant, modern. But its roots run deep. They anchor it to its story. A story that continues today. The past shapes the present. You can see it in the culture, in the spirit of its people. Bostonians are proud of their city, proud of its role in history. The ideals of freedom and justice still resonate strongly here. In universities and neighborhoods, the quest for a better society, that spirit is Boston's gift. So come to Boston, this is an invitation. Walk the Freedom Trail yourself. Stand where patriots stood. Feel the power of their words. Let their courage inspire you. Visit the old burying grounds, the historic churches and homes. Touch the stones, read the names, let the history move your soul. Discover the stories for yourself. There are so many to find. Beyond the famous landmarks, in quiet streets and small museums, Boston offers a unique journey, a chance to connect deeply with America's amazing beginning. It is an experience you will keep, a memory to cherish always. The heart of a nation awaits.